Hello there everyone, welcome back once again as we're back in for another episode of Darkest Dungeon 2 as we are going into the catacombs. And after having thought about it for a while, I decided to bring back Renault for our person. So, hopefully this doesn't come to bite me in the butt. Let's get moving.
These ancient sepulchres ooze with the gelatinous night soil.
Right, we don't really know what's ahead of us since it's one of the underground areas, so hopefully we don't get too screwed. Oh, lovely. We start right away with losing one of our wheels. Great. What's next? You lose even more of our wheels? Nope, Churgeon's table. Fantastic. Alright. Okay. Well, let's get to work with this place. Okay. Baldwin with Stan, so that way we can get heads focused on you. And I was hoping that we could hit that perch there. Oh well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and cut fade to black on the gaunt. Stab him. I really do not like the fact that everything seems to be doing a whole lot. Also, we probably should have gotten rid of Bulwark of Fate because I don't want Renault this time to be trying to tank blows. We have a pretty good chance at burning, so you know what? Hit him with the burn.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Let's go ahead and stab the corpse, get it out of the way, so that way Alhazred now has both of his stacks. We can't really hit the ectoplasm, so we'll have to focus on the ghoul instead. Oh great. Okay, what's wasting disease? Wait. Well, I mean, it's a good thing that we're facing Churgeon. We could honestly use Purge and... you know what? Yeah, but he has a pretty high chance of not moving at all, so I think let's just go with the Chop. We can follow that up with a null stun. Okay, so it seems as long as there isn't a... Okay, could use Battle Ballad so that way we can move these two. Yeah, might be for the best if we just go with a Ballad, move Renault. So that way we can move, get the slime out. Let's go and pull the ectoplasm since we get the stun there, and then we can take advantage with it with a chop. Renault.
A simple variable. Easily resolved.
And then we can use Fade.
Stupendous.
Take him out.
All problems have their solutions.
Okay.
Even the big ones.
I want to get rid of the Urchin because I do not want to be dealing with his auto-crit nonsense.
A trivial worriment.
So what does that give? Plus 10% crit when target has thing. That's cool. It's just simply lovely. Okay, well, if that's the case, let's just go ahead and bring up the ectoplasm then. And do a little bit of focus fire. We get rid of it. Let's go ahead and reflect. Get rid of the debuffs before the big guy here decides to take advantage of it. Hit him with a smoke bomb. Well, I was hoping that we could smoke bomb him while we were at it, but I guess a crit from Arnold will work. Guaranteed crit, not cool.
Steady yourself.
And quitting on there, also not nice. Okay, weaken the guy.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Stun him. Damn. Can't use Solemnity just yet. Go ahead and play out. See about getting some heals. Gotta bleed there. Yup, that's what I was worried about. I don't want the trepanations to stop building up. Because when those... And the thing is, we stole Slime because I guess in this environment he just gets it. Okay, so Menti should be able to clean things up. Smoke bomb him again. That's a big bleed. Let's go ahead and use Cell's accusation so we can reduce Baldwin's stress. Yeah, give me the triage kit.
Help impeccably timed.
Get rid of the corpse. Give Alhazred a stack of bunch of power. Okay. Baldwin, I need you to start standing firm against the Churgeon. I do not want any attacks aimed at anyone else. Can't use Zealous Accusation, so we'll have to go with Smite. Although granted, that does also put us into a position where we're bleeding ourselves out. Oh, big damage from...
Fight through the fatigue.
Okay. Heal. Just keep him alive. Oh, Trepanation technically counts for the things as well. That's cool. It's not.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Let's see. Plus 50% crit chance when target is bleeding. Whenever hit, apply to attack. When hit, be able to apply bleeding and then apply on crit bleeding when the bone size crit and gain on crit a disease. Sweet. I mean, I guess we could throw that onto Baldwin. I mean, it's just simply more damage. And if anything, we could put the Probably take off with Nord standard for the bouncer belt. Let's go ahead and some Anti and Alhazred are probably the two that are the highest chance of doing something, so I don't really like having the insulating insignia because that would basically mean that Alhazred will be constantly marked, so I think I'll just give him the drilling tablet instead here. Okay. Onward on the path. Let's go collect some candles. So that's one of our plates. Oh, wait, let's go ahead and free up some space in our inventory.
Analysis is invaluable until it becomes an excuse for inaction.
Small, preparing for the next fight.
This unkempt study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
Sure. God hater. Well, like, okay, I won't complain about it. Every positive trait is a good one. At least until the more useless ones start taking up,
ships and shudders, animated by
getting rid of the ones that we want to keep.
Or simply an instinctive need to consume.
Night soil cache. Okay, well, I mean, I'll happily take it. Oh, and the coil chain will just simply be reusable. That's nice. Although we are now full, let's go ahead and get rid of the slime mold. I don't think we really need the unwavering standard. Don't really need a dead ringer. What's on the left? Mordred!
The loathing howl.
Oh, loathing. My bad. It's definitely not going to look good in the next region.
Send this suppurating violation back into the earth. It is not welcome here.
Okay, well, let's just go ahead and can make use of the makeshift javelins here. See about knocking them back. The Bagman is probably the most annoying of this group. Really, that crit through the dodge chance? Lucky bugger. So Holy Lance actually cannot hit those guys, so let's just go ahead and send it to the back.
And wanes.
Okay, well, that's lovely. Another glimmer, please, and let's just reflect to get rid of some of the stress. Go ahead and finish off the Bagman. Get rid of the corpse. Get rid of those buffs. Well, I knew we were going to miss, but... Let's go ahead and just use Weakening Curse to get him weakened. We apply the Mark. Use Waster's Wit to get rid of his shield. And Renaud can clean things up with a Smite!
Another impediment, cleared with impunity. Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
So we get the Buckler, which allows for reusable guard. Getting a lot of reusable stuff here, which makes it kind of awkward with all the stuff that are just, you know, one-time stuff. What do we get rid of here? Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to get rid of the Nightmare's End, but I think we don't really need Hag's Horde. And I don't think we need the Insulating Insignia anymore either. Got a lot of good trinkets on us already, so...
There are yet places such as this, where a little
Saltmatic getting fragile sucks. Is there anything that gets rid of bad crooks?
Meaning, if indeed it ever did.
No, that sucks. Okay, well.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
Okay, so we have 2 points of mastery on us. Let's go ahead and get rid of Renault's Bulwark and have him have Radiant, so that way he can deal more damage as well as buff himself. And we might upgrade it so that way, because that will be a huge... Well, actually it's not that huge of a buff, because it looks like the only thing that really gets boosted is the health regen and his speed, but I guess the amount of turns that it lasts could be nice.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
It could be... I think we should start learning about Alhazred, because I think we should be putting him into a position where he can reliably be in the 3rd and 4th slot versus... Because we've normally done him in the 2nd and 3rd slot last time, so... I mean, Vulnerability Hex will be a pretty good one and it can be used at any. What about... I mean, getting Saltmenti so that way... we can get his ballots going better, so that way we can reposition easier would also be nice.
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
I kinda like the thought of going into the Sprawl so that way we can get a lot of fights on us. But I also kind of like the idea of going into the Sloughs, so that way we can try and go for more chthonic activity. I think we go with Sprawl. Being able to fight and get more mastery points will be more useful to us.
Ash on the wind.
Okay, so... Question is, what do we choose here? Bash could be pretty useful because it is one of Baldwin's only... It's like 2 of Baldwin's attacks that doesn't cause... Well, 3 of them. But the fact that it inflicts Daze and Mock, that can actually work pretty well with Alhazred or Renaud. But I think we already have a lot of ways to put marks on people, so I'm thinking of looking at ways of just cashing out those marks. So I think going for the upgrade on Chop and go ahead and upgrade Alhaz with... Let's upgrade Alhazred's Binding Shadow, because that's probably going to be more useful to us versus his Sacrificial Stab at this point. Alright, now then. Food. We have a lot of apples and cheese, so we might as well give it to everyone. Although we'll save one, and we'll just buy some provisions for the West.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
And now we spend the rest of our money hoping that we can get some good times with a game of cards. And give me some whiskey, just so that way we can repair. Alright. Good as we're gonna be getting. Let's head out.
Each covets what the other has.
Well, that kind of sucks, but I mean, it is manageable since it's stress.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Can scout out any loathing, but I kind of want to just start. I kind of want to just simply start getting rid of what loathing we have. I think let's just go for the left. We'll just go for the fights.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Okay. So we could go with the tune. I think let's go ahead and just simply start by pushing that guy out and get the Firemouth in. Hit this Firemouth with a Fade to Black so we can blind her. Stand because I want you to be taking attacks and purge that guy out. Okay, that's good.
Steady yourself.
Why is it always a crit? Get rid of that Firemouth. I don't want her setting anyone ablaze. Let's go ahead and reflect, get rid of the mark. Get rid of the Hatchetman. Alright, a little bit of a tune for Baldwin's nerves. And pull. Pull and chop. Very well done. Alright. Two people want to fight. Alright. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and do it for some NT and I'll has with then. Oh great, Entrophic. Lovely. Oh, and just simply starting with a Fire Risers on the big guy, huh? That's not nice. Okay, we need to be getting rid of... the Pit Fighter is annoying, but so is the Immolationist and the Shaman. And we... okay, we're going to need to attack, because if we don't, then they'll just simply convert their positives into higher positives.
A master stroke.
Okay, that one's just simply dead. Let's go ahead and use a Crow's Feet to get rid of the dodge. Then bind Shadow. Remember? Go ahead and use Purge. So that way we can get rid of the body, so that way the Shaman doesn't have anything for his funeral pyre. You know what? No, I want you withstanding, and I want you purging. Just constantly put mark on this guy. Fade on that guy. Oh, stop. Get rid of the Immolationist. Well, I thought we could. But Baldwin will be taking these pummels. Oh, thank goodness that we had him withstand. And we can finish him off now. And he'll die from the bleed. Because I forgot that we gave Baldwin the thing that causes him to apply bleed whenever he's struck. Which is honestly kind of ridiculous if you think about it. Because Baldwin is already dealing 2 damage whenever he gets struck, and now he's applying bleed when he gets struck. He is just simply... he is becoming the tank. Alright, so... play on hit, chance of fire. I mean, we could give this to Renault to ensure the fact that he can burn people with his Zealous Accusation and Holy Lance, but we kind of already get that in Radiance, you know? I don't think we really need a Tinderbox. Okay, we can actually maybe get rid of Salmenti's Fragile.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
Okay... I don't really want to fight the lair because it's not going to give us anything. So I think we'll just go for the resistance encounter, so that way we can keep control of the loading. Of course, there is a barricade combat that's just waiting for us. Thankfully it's against Gaunt, so we might be able to actually recover a good deal. Okay, who do we start with? I think let's go ahead and start with the patient. Go ahead and give Arnold Radiance so we can prepare him for the next turn. That's not annoying at all. Well, I mean, I guess we can burn them with Zealous Accusation. Okay, patient's gonna die from the bleed.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Purge him again. Get rid of the corpse. Actually, the urchin will die from the dots, so let's just go ahead and inspire him tune here. And now we can focus on the woodcutter. Because even if he's Song of Shadows, he's still bleeding and burning. Alright, get him out.
Straightforward and effective.
Minor Heartseeker, huh? I don't think we really need it. Alright. Slime mode. Get out. Actually, and I believe we use... Okay, we used Salmanti stuff, so... Let's go ahead and actually have the Ablator Powders, since with Baldwin drawing attacks, we can give him the Ablator Powders. So that way we can kind of like control all the stress that he's getting. Oh, that's a new guy. Masterful Kindred. You are probably not gonna be fun to fight. So you know what? You have to go first. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Okay, get rid of the... Use a Crow's Free to get rid of everything. Then... Let's go ahead and weaken so we don't know, so that way whatever he's going to reveal to us... Oh, he's just starting with Infernal Taskmaster, that's great. And there's the fact that we are dealing with this guy as well. Fun stuff all around. Let's go ahead and... They're pretty highly resistant, so I think let's just go with war damage of smites. Okay, he's down next turn. So let's go ahead and start walking down the flare. That just leaves the sacrificial and the immolationist.
And apply it judiciously.
Now, I'm pretty sure the immolationist will start doing funeral pyres, so let's just go ahead and fix Alhaz with stress. Nope, he is buffing. Well, that's kind of annoying, but okay. Alright. That deals with everything. Fade to black. Get the mock.
Agony by accumulation.
And take him out.
Another impediment cleared with impunity.
Okay. Got the Greater Anchoring Charm. That's another pretty useful item, but who do we put that on? I guess Alhaz will, because we don't really want him being dragged up to the front row. Yeah, that works. That will work. Aldrin's a little bit... Oh, well, overencumbered. What? I was wondering, like, why we suddenly stopped, but, guess let's go with... I kind of want to keep the leeches. Calming Incense is kind of useful. I think let's go ahead and get rid of the Holy Water here. I don't think we really need that. Oh, wait. Baldwin. Nah, not a Thunderclap Grenade. I want you to have... Don't want you to have the Shimmering Powder. Actually, we could give the Shimmering Powder to Alhaz, because... Yeah, when he is stealth, he will get the unchecked power, so... Guess for... you... No, we can't really make you... Actually, no, we can make use of the Coil Chain. We can have you have the Coil Chain, and since that's reusable, we can have you use the Coil Chain whenever you're blind, and then have you just simply chomp at things. Neat. Let's see, so some people want to warp, some people want to just simply get stuff. I mean, there's another one in front of us, so... Yeah, we have another thing in front of us, so I'm willing to take the light hit, so that way we can get better food. So we'll definitely go and need to make sure that we can convince them to
feed themselves to the fire, their flesh melting like candle wax.
try and get our party to make light for us. I'm fine with actually losing a little bit of relics so that we can get both an armor and a wheel. Much to Renault's
An
chagrin.
elementary problem, is it not?
We could get rid of... We could take 3 wheel heads, but if that last one is a 4th wheel head, then that would suck.
The road ahead is washed out and strewn with rocks. Mind the wheels.
Ah, Ingress. Lovely. Okay, well, this will probably hurt, but I'm pretty sure that we should be able to take it on. And who knows, maybe we might be able to get some nice cultist trinkets. Although, I'm a bit worried about Baldwin since his stress has just been going up. Alright, well, I'm glad that everyone is in agreement that the cultists must die. Go throw ablator powders on Alha's Red. Could go for a tune here to... Yeah, I think a tune is probably the best bet since these guys just constantly quit. Shimmering powder on Alha's Red. Go ahead and start binding the shadows so that we can get the unchecked powers. And then once he gets all those unchecked powers, we can make use of burning stars. Okay, withstand. See about... Nope, okay. Couldn't get a hit. That's a shame. I think... Nah, I think Baldwin is still fine. Oh, never mind. Well, Dazzler. Yeah, sorry, Alhasred. Oh, come off! And we can't do anything about that since he's still stealthed. Oh, jeez. Reflect. Just keep going for the binding shadows, I suppose. Hit this guy with a fade. Blind him. Okay, we got the burn, so he's going to go onto death's door. Stay strong. Okay, that's good. So that guy's gonna die. So let's go ahead and purge the... Damn, I was hoping that we could purge. Give me a tune on Baldwin.
From this carousel of horrors.
Nice! Got rid of a herald. Kind of annoying that they can just, you know, blind my guys, but whatever. Use the Dazzler. So that way we can get the smite. And those two will die for... what? Okay. No, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, wait. Okay, so... we kind of want him to... Okay. We're going to need to attack him. Okay, so he can just, you know, siphon off things. That's well and cool.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Okay, make another body. Baldwin purges. Okay.
There is comfort in company.
Take him down.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Silent treatment. Kind of a shame that Audrey ended up dying so early. Well, is it worth it to take the silent treatment? I mean, I kind of like having Alhazwid with his Greater Protectorate and Greater Inkling Charm. We could give it to Salmanti, because if he is not being targeted by the people, then that just really leaves Renaud and Baldwin, who honestly can take the hits. And not to mention, Salmanti's job is mostly to just simply apply stuff and occasionally just support. So you know what? I'm actually kind of fine with going silent treatment here. Don't really need the Bulwark Band or Minor Sharpness Charms for him now. Okay, so our goal is to do the Oasis, but honestly, the thing for it isn't really worth it in my opinion. So I kind of... we either take a resistance counter with a guaranteed loading into a regular loading. I think... but at the same time, I do want to do shrines because we still need to do Alhazwid's story. I think let's go with the one that gives us a shrine because I do want to be completing hero stories. Even though this will cost us like all of our wheels.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
Or smoke bombs. Actually, hold on. Speaking of which, inventory. Shock grenades for Renault, smoke grenades for Salmanti. Okay, back on the road. +2 for Baldwin, huh? I'll take it. Alright, Baldwin. You're gonna be getting slugged in the face a lot. But let's go ahead and start by getting rid of the pit fighter's entourage. Very nice. And got a burn there too. Alright, silent treatment is up. So, with that said, go ahead and start marking. Okay, we'll stand here. And the bodies don't really matter to us, so chop it up. Actually, no, we should have went for the Purge because that would have given the... Well, actually, no, it wouldn't. We didn't need to worry about it yet because Baldwin... Oh, not Baldwin, but Renaud would just simply lance and apply the thing for us. Down
The
he
unrelenting
goes.
application of violence yields morbid gains.
Alright. Almost at the end of the region.
The route will exact a toll on wheel and axle both. Hold fast.
Now hopefully there's not another wheel check
Wheels is
for the
slow,
last one.
coach limping. Be prudent.
Alright. Let's take a look at Alhaswed's last story.
Chapter 5. An Eternal Flame. Emerging from his trance, he met the charred, steaming corpses of his acolytes with a shudder. He could sense the eldritch entity stalking the edges of his consciousness, probing for weaknesses. He had become a beacon, a conduit to unknown regions, and would be assailed by those blasphemous forces all the rest of his days.
So Alhaswed gained power, but I guess at what cost, I suppose. So he gets Anamnesis, which is a... okay. And Chaotic Suffering. So he can get the stuff, but he has to damage himself and get side effects too. Guess that's... well, how about when he's not in those slots? Let's see, requires one less, but still requires the same position, and less damage, but still the same stuff, with a better cooldown. Not really worth it if you ask me. I don't think we really need the abandoned buckler, to be honest. Even though it's a reusable thing. We're kind of doing alright because we have ways to taunt as well as just simply... we have the stealth for everyone else. Okay, smoke bomb on that guy in the far back. And where do we start? I guess on the quack shot. I was kind of hoping that we could avoid that. Let's stand and reflect. We'll just simply have to reposition on our next turn with Sovereignty. Lead them.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Ooh, do not like that. Okay. Play out. Oh, because he can't target Albax's slot, he actually can't do his mortar attack. That is kind of funny. Nice. Oh, okay. Free purge. Don't mind if I do. We're getting pretty close to the end of the battle, so let's just go ahead and take care of our stress. Alright, finish it up. Don't need the cleansing thing. Alright, so what's waiting for us? We should probably make sure that everyone has something in their combat thing. So stimulants for Saltminty and the shimmering stuff for Alhazred. That will work. Alright, so what's waiting for us? I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be the second stage guy. Yeah, it's this guy. He's a cardinal. Okay. So we do need to. So usual stuff. We need to get rid of the altar as well as the evangelist as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and start by blinding the cardinal. What was ambition again? Right, random. An ally can. Random ally will just simply get the ability to, you know, go again, apparently. Okay. I do not want that, so pull. Could you not be blinding me? Well, thankfully it doesn't matter too much to Baldwin. Renaud, if you could kindly... Thank you for missing that thunderclap for the first time, for actually missing something. Thank you. Okay, so Alta's dead from the burn, so let's go ahead and start taking care of the evangelist. That's our next problem, because they are going to be getting the stacks of warship as well. Okay, evangelist will die from
steady subtraction, an invariable result.
I was hoping that we could shuffle the corpses around so that way the cardinal could be like in the second slot at the very least. Okay, well we might as well just get rid of the damage down. Let's go down and give... Let's give Renaud the stimulants. Spine Tune for Baldwin. Pull with Alhazred. Yeah, we might as well just get rid of the corpses. Heads up! Do it again. Alright. Cardinal down. Not too shabby.
Unclear potency still lingers in some
Ooh,
of these
wounding wards.
relics.
That could be. Ooh. I'm willing to give the Dark Impulse to Renaud. And since... Let's go ahead and swap out the Dark Impulses, and while the Greater Bouncer Belt has been useful, it hasn't really been that needed. We'll keep the Greater Bouncer Belt, because you never know when we might be needing some like emergency heals, but I think we are looking good. I mean, Renaud is basically on a track to just being a damage king here.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The
Ooh,
inn
having
awaits
access
its
to Void Sight
favorite
is nice.
guests. The
Okay.
provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
So I think considering our party, if we want to have another chance of getting stuff, getting another trophy, I think the Shroud or the Void Tear are probably some of our best chances. I think the Shroud will probably be our better chance because with our ability to mark and the high damage of our team, we should be able to take care of any hands, and with I think the only thing I'm worried about is any party mix-up, which we can actually solve between Submenti and Red Alt himself, since we've been using the Lance well, but I think I'll leave that problem to deciding what region to feature me, because present me is going to end the video. So, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button, you guys and gals, and make the show alive. I'll see you all next time. Bye now.